Inclusive education is not achievable by ticking a checklist. Instead, it is about creating intentional, inclusive design and practice. RTOs must adhere to the Standards for Registered Training Organisations 2015, including being legally compliant at all times. This includes legal obligations under the Disability Discrimination Act 1992, or DDA, the Disability Standards for Education 2005, or DSE, and other state and territory anti-discrimination laws. We'll explore what this means for you and your RTO. The DDA makes it unlawful to discriminate against students with disability or their associates. In addition, the DSE sets out how education providers must comply with the DDA when providing training and assessment to students with disability. The DSE outlines your responsibilities to the principles of access and equity. Your organisation must have policies, procedures and practices that respond to individual needs and support inclusion for all students. Each of the Disability Standards for Education deals with different aspects of education and training. Ultimately, they ensure all learners have a fair and equitable learning experience. To meet the DSE, RTOs need to create accessible, welcoming and engaging learning environments, recognise individual learner strengths and capabilities, provide appropriate and timely student supports and services, provide reasonable adjustments, design, develop and deliver inclusive training and assessment strategies, and reduce and eliminate discrimination, harassment and victimisation. These obligations occur at all stages of the learning journey, including enrolment, participation in all training and assessment activities, accessing student supports and services, training and assessment, and progression and completion. A core requirement of the standards is providing reasonable adjustments. These are measures or actions taken to help students with disability to take part in training and assessment on the same basis as other students, without compromising the integrity of the training product. When thinking about reasonable adjustments, RTO staff should consider how disability affects the student's participation in training and assessment, the types of adjustments requested or required, the integrity of the course requirements, and how the adjustment affects the student, other students, and staff. Each student is different and will request adjustments to meet their individual needs. Common adjustments are extensions for assessments, extra time for tests, and alternative formats. It's important that RTOs act on information about an adjustment in a timely way, so that students can continue participating in training courses seamlessly. Consultation with the student are critical for negotiating and providing reasonable adjustments. It also helps identify impacts and the types of support strategies and adjustments that are reasonable and necessary. RTOs also need review mechanisms to deal with any grievances arising from differences between a requested or preferred adjustment and the adjustment recommended by the RTO. Under the DSE, an adjustment can be denied on the grounds of unjustifiable hardship. Adjustments should not affect the RTO's capacity to provide high-quality training and remain financially viable. However, the RTO must equally consider the benefits of the adjustments to the student. Therefore, where the RTO claims unjustifiable hardship, they must notify the student as soon as possible, explaining why. Where a student feels it is discrimination because the RTO did not grant an adjustment, they can complain to the Australian Human Rights Commission or their State or Territory Equal Opportunity Commission. Explore the Supporting Students with Disability in VET Toolkit and ensure all students can enjoy the benefits of vocational education and training in a supportive environment that values and encourages participation and inclusion. www.adcet.edu.au/VET. This animation is adapted with permission from Melbourne Polytechnic.